Hello, my name is Mary and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe, like, share this video. If you find this video useful, share the video. If you have any questions, put it in the comments section and I will answer them as soon as possible. So today I want to talk about copywriting for your business. Even though I'm a meta ad strategist, I started with writing copies online, and my first gigs, I made $6,000 from two businesses. Okay. One copy was organic copies and the other was emails. So like, I remember the first time that I called my client on Zoom to read the email to her, she almost like cried because she said, oh, this is me. This is exactly how I sound. So if you're a very, very, very good copywriter, you will be able to sound exactly like your client. You have their voice, you have their embodiment, you have their essence, you put it in words, the way they would do it. That's how you would write a copy. So when you write, you have to follow some rules. So because copywriting is what holds your business, what makes your business successful, especially online. Even an ad on TV is a copy. So of course we have the creative, which is the videos and the pictures, but today we're talking about the words, both spoken word and written words. So that's what we're talking about today. So like when you talk about copies, you're talking about your organic posts, your ad text, your emails, landing page, websites, even to the your profiles, your social media profiles. All of this is copy. Even today, I saw a post on LinkedIn where somebody was talking about that your entire LinkedIn profile is a funnel. And I truly believe that. So everything, every word we put online, every word we put in our business is a copy. So that's how it is. And that's how it works. That's how a lot of businesses make money, from the copy, from the words that they write about their business, in their business, to their prospect, to their current clients and customers as well. So every word matters. So how do you do it? There are three parts to writing a very, very, very fantastic copy that can change and will change your business today. So let's start. The first part is research. Okay. We have to do a very extensive research when we write copy. When we start to write our copy, we have to do the research, because doing research will help you to understand your prospects, how they think, what they secretly want, and how they want it, when and where and how they want what they want. So all of this research helps us to write, to get these informations about our audience, so that when we write to them, they know and they believe that we are talking to them. Oh, they would be like, oh, this is mine. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is what I need. There are so many tools that we can use online to do prospect research, customer research, and all that. In my next video, I may talk about that as well, or in my next videos, maybe next week or next month, I could talk about that. So there's so much that goes into research. But to make it easy, you can read two books that can help you in doing your research. One book is Breakthrough Advertising. It's a bit expensive, but if you can borrow from the library, or if you can afford it, why not? Just go ahead and buy it. If you already have it, you can read it again and refresh your memory, and it will help you to write a better copy. And then another fantastic book that I recommend is 16-word sales letter. 16-word sales letter. 16-word sales letter. It's a fantastic book to read for copywriting. I remember one business coach mentioned that he used the book 16-word sales letter to to make $4 million US. To make $4 million, he just read the book and he followed the strategies in the book and wrote his sales letter, and it helped make him $4 million. So, I mean, of course, we can do the same and it will help us. And just like me, I made 6K. So depending on how much your business is bringing in, how much your business is charging, you can apply the words, the strategies in the book and get your returns. The one thing I like about this book is that it pays times, so many times more than you paid for the book, right? Unlike breakthrough advertising, it's a little more expensive. It's like $325 US, but the 16-word sales letter is about 30 something dollars. So both these books are very, very, very good. So if you get them and read through them and bookmark them and apply the strategies in them, I tell you, it's gonna change your copywriting, it's gonna change your business. Okay, so the next part is writing. Now it's time to write. So how do you write? What do you write? So if you did your research very well, then the writing part is gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna flow. It's gonna be like, wow, it's flowing from your brain to your type to your fingers to your pen if you're handwriting, right? So writing is super easy once the research is very, very good, because all the research you did is gonna be flowing from your brain out into print out physically when you write. So that's what research does when you start to write. So a good copywriter is like an A-list athlete. So performance, when you watch A-list athletes, they perform very naturally because they have that muscle memory, right? So a good copywriter is comparable to an athlete. They're good at what they do. They don't even really think about it. They just do it. See, so a good copywriter actually is not and can never be an academic writer, with the big words, professors and PhD holders, big words. No, a good copywriter writes for or on the level of third grader, so that most people can understand, and it's easy to understand the message and not try to check the dictionary every single time to know what that means. So a good copywriter is to pass on the message in a very easy to understand way, not to impress anyone with big grammar. I mean, professors can do that for their mates. I heard that professors use big words so they can impress their mates. But we're not here to impress anyone. We're here to make money. We're here to build our business. We're here to be relatable. That's the job. The biggest job of a copy is to be relatable, for people when they're ready to understand easily and fast what we are saying, what we're writing. So that's the big goal of a very, very good copy. It's easy, it's simple, and it's straight to the point. And the reader understands it immediately. If it is for the reader grabs the opportunity. If it's not for the reader moves on very quickly. So everything happens very fast, in a very fast-paced way. So that's what a good copy does. It brings in the people that need your service, your product, and pushes away those who don't need it, who are going to waste your time. So the good copy just filters very quickly, and that's it. So you do your research, and then you can write a very good copy. So ignore editing. No editing at this time, because once you start editing, the brain is interrupted, and then you're not able to flow naturally. So no editing. If you make mistake, leave it alone. and continue. I do this sometimes. I stop and try to edit, and I tell myself, oh no, don't edit. You're gonna, stop the flow. You're gonna interrupt the flow of information. Okay, so it's better not to edit when you're writing. So with the help of your research, you can do a very good writing. So at first, this is very important. When I started writing a different type of copy, from writing for the media, writing for movies, writing screenplays, so when I started writing for businesses, I was a bit sluggish. I was like, oh, how do I put this so it doesn't sound so theatrical, so, movie-like? So I did more research, I read more books, and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to write this, right? So that's how I was able to change into the voice of clients, of voice of prospects and all that. So the point I'm trying to make is, you have to handwrite the best copies that you find online. You handwrite it several times. There's a particular copy that I hand wrote severally. I got a book, a 50-leaf book, and I started handwriting a particular copy. This copy made $1 billion. So it made $1 billion. It's a very popular copy. So if you search it on Google, it's gonna pop out. It's gonna pop up. So that's the copy I was handwriting, and it's really, really helped me. So when you handwrite, you focus, no distraction. You just keep writing it like you are the original writer. Just keep writing it for like 30 minutes. And then next day you do the same. You keep writing, copying, looking and copying, looking and copying this copy, and until you don't even, you remember some of the sentences, right? That's how we practice to become a very good copywriter. So that's the part for editing. So then the next part we're going to talk about is editing. So the last part we're going to talk about is editing. So you finish the research, you finish writing. Now it's time to edit. Okay, it is a known fact that the greatest copywriters in history, they take editing as the most important job that they do. Because without editing, sometimes you think you wrote a word, but you missed it. You didn't write it, you jumped and wrote something that follows the word. So editing is super important. So remember that when you're writing, no editing. Now is time to think. Now is the time to think. Okay. So when we write, we will have the mindset of something like, what is my reader thinking when they're reading this? Okay. So the mindset actually is thinking that I want my reader to read the next sentence after reading this one. So we have to lead our leader from this sentence to the next sentence, so they flow, right? That's the flow, so that they continue reading till the end. That is the mindset a very good copywriter has when they are writing, well, when they are editing the copy. So you ask yourself, what is my reader thinking? Does my reader think this piece is interesting and to continue to read and all that? So that's what you're thinking about. That's the mindset you have when you're editing. So once you edit, and then your job is done. Your job is complete. You can take it a step further by reading the copy to someone, right? Because I remember Jim Edward, I have his book here as well. I think it's something about secret copywriting or something like that. I have the book here. He said that he would write a copy and he would read it to someone. If he doesn't get the reaction, where can I get this service? Then he knows his copy needs more work. He knows it needs more work. You want to write a copy that you read it to someone, and then the person asks you, where can I get this product, or where can I get this service, right? So that's the aim. So that is it for today. I hope you got some value from this. If you did, put it in the comment section and I'll respond to you. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like, share this video, and on the notification button so that when I post a video, a new video, you will get notified and you can watch it. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.